Let's go.
So here we go. I have it here. This is the MrBeast secret.
I don't know if I should be concerned.
And I guess you faked going to college?
Oh, that's a juicy one.
On your 100th video, you wrote your stats.
I did do that. I remember that.
It's not like at 100 you were rich and famous.
People say it takes 10,000 hours to master something. I'm like, that's when you start.
But you know like nobody does this, right?
I don't understand why.
So we want to do an exercise to see
If I can come up with a viral idea?
but with a budget of $1,000.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So we're gonna do a random word generator.
Whoa, they're gonna think this is rigged. All right, so it gave us the word grandmother. So what's a viral idea with a grandmother? I mean, bro, if you actually want like a mega banger. Let's do
Jimmy,
it.
what's up?
How's it going, boys?
Hey, how you doing?
Let's go.
What I like about you is that your approach to whether it's YouTube, selling chocolate, losing weight, whatever it is,
Yeah.
you have a certain mentality. I think you were wired differently. I think in 20 years, I'm gonna be able to look, I'm gonna show my kids and be like, yeah, wait, before Jimmy was president, you came on my podcast. We sat at this little table. So
It's an honor.
I
Thank
honestly
you.
think you're wired differently, and I wanna share those with the audience that anybody could use, whether you wanna be a swimmer, you wanna be a YouTuber, you wanna be a business person, whatever. I also called your assistant, called
Oh,
your
God.
thumbnail guy, talked to
Oh,
your girlfriend.
they didn't even tell me that. What?
And so here we go. I have it here. This is the MrBeast secrets. And so
I don't know if I should be concerned.
we're gonna go through these. These are 9 of what I consider to be your rules. Now you could tell me if these are bullshit.
Oh, are you making this a game? He's
It's a little
laying
bit
them
of
out
a
in front of me.
Here you go. So we're gonna play this game. And
Okay.
each one of these is to me a rule of MrBeast. It's something we've seen about the way you operate. And I want you to kind of talk about these. So this is number 1.
Okay. Burn the boats.
Burn the
What's up?
boats. So
Okay.
burn the boats. Your mom wanted you to go to college, and I guess you faked going to college. You pretended to go. What is the story?
Oh, that's a juicy one. So, well, first off, we didn't have the kind of money to go to a real college. So it was just like a free community college. But yeah, my mom, because she grew up pretty traditionally, military, worked her whole life. But then in 2008, she lost everything when the real estate collapsed. And so lost all her savings and stuff. Like we went bankrupt and had to file for bankruptcy. Like, so she's like very paranoid. She just wants her kid to like go get a job and like not fuck up and not do any, she's very risk adverse. And so that was a constant tug and pull because I'm like, I'm going to be a YouTuber or homeless. And she'd be like, but then you could be homeless. And I'm like, okay, I mean, it is what it is. I don't care. I'm going to be a YouTuber. And it just never clicked in her head. And to her, it's like, if he doesn't get a college degree, he's like, my son's a failure. I just wasted 18 years. Like he's not gonna be able to provide. So for her, it was like either college or my life's ruined because that's just how her brain's wired. And because she went through so much. And so when I was like, I don't want to go, she was just like, then leave, get out of the house. Like I just can't bear the sight of my son just sitting around and just throwing his life away. And I didn't have enough money to move out. So I was like, frick. And luckily the community college is so cheap. It's not like she was wasting money on it. So I was like, okay, I'll go to college. And then, I just flat out lied to her. Like I was like, I'll do it. But I had no intention of actually doing it. And so I went just to see what it was like. And I was like, well, maybe I'm like being a little dramatic. And I went to class for like a week. Horrible. It was so boring. I mean, I swear, like the teacher was just reading out of the book. And I was like, why do I have to, I could just read the book. Like, what are we doing? And I said that to some of the people around me and they're like, yeah, that's what education is. Stop complaining. And I'm like, my head hurt. And so then I was like, it is what it is. Like I have like a 6-month time clock where I have to make enough money where I can move out because once my mom knows, I'm screwed. She's going to kick me out of the house. Honestly, I would want to leave the house because I know it's going to make her depressed and very sad. And
So you just didn't go after that?
yeah, so I would go every day, and then I would just sit in like this, like I had a really old like Dodge Durango that was super used with a lot of miles. And I would just sit in the Dodge Durango and like edit videos and I would film at night and I'd
And would you
home.
come back and be like, school was great,
Yeah, I
Mom?
was just like, yeah, she'd be like, how's college? And I'd be like, and then move on. And I just wouldn't tell her that I'd stop going.
But you burned the boats. You're like, all right, I got 6 months.
Exactly.
I got to either make it or shit
And
gets
somehow
real.
I figured it out. I don't even remember. But I had a month where I made 20 grand right before it was time. Like the window was almost up. And then I just told my mom, I was just like, I haven't been going. I'm failing. I found a place down the road. It's $700 a month. Sorry. She's like, all right.
Hey, real quick, I'm trying something special for this episode. Let me know if you like it. We were talking to Jimmy, and before these episodes, I do 30, 40 hours of research and prep, and I make detailed notes that, for me, make it super easy to remember all the key takeaways. Well, for the first time, I'm actually going to give those notes to you, so you can get them for free. in the description below. It's my notes, the key takeaways from this episode. Go ahead and grab it. It's down in the description below.
Is this kind of a strategy for you where you're like,
I don't think it's a strategy. It's more my personality. I'm a very obsessive person. Like if you told me to like do 100 things, I would struggle at it. But if you told me to think on this one thing every second of the day for the next 10 years, like I can do that pretty easily. So I like to just obsess over something. I like to dream about it, wake up, think about it, think about it, think about it, think about it, think about it more, work on it, work on it, work on it, think about it, dream about it, and just do that every single day. Like that, to me, it comes very naturally. So
what was your observation? We just went to Walmart with Jimmy.
we did.
Give me your, we haven't talked about this.
Most of your audience probably doesn't even know. I sell chocolate. We have a Feastables. It's a chocolate company. And I'm sure we'll go into that at some point. Yeah.
Feastables. This episode is brought to you by Feastables.
So I took him to a Walmart just because it's my favorite thing to do. In my free time, I go walk up and down chocolate aisles in different retailers. And so I brought him along.
He was telling us everything about merchandising, everything not just about Feastables, but about competitive chocolate companies. He was showing us like talking numbers of sales.
Dude, I thought like influencers, it's just like you give them a product, they're like, oh, this, okay, guys, hey, buy this. You know the chocolate game inside and out. He was in the aisles, like reconfiguring the SKUs, making everything straight.
I like landed in DC for a layover to then fly to North Carolina. And then I got off the plane to go to my connecting flight. And I was like, wait a minute. And I just opened up like Google Maps and I searched Walmarts and I was like, I could just drive there and hit 25 Walmarts on the way home. And so then it was like 10 a.m. And then I just skipped my connecting flight, just rented a car, and I drove from DC, visited every Walmart on the way to North Carolina. I didn't get home till like 9 p.m. And I just like, it was like,
I
that
wonder
was
if
the
the
best day
CEO of
ever.
Hershey's has done that. I wonder if
Probably not.
I wonder if he's doing it. And then the guy,
It's a problem.
your friend who was like, have you gone to Walmart with him? They're like, he's like, yeah, I don't know. Jimmy has like a badge. Like if something's out of stock, he just goes in the back and restocks it himself.
Yeah.
Did they give you like, do you have some way of like?
Well, it's a vendor's license. So a lot of people have vendor's license, like beverage, like Coca-Cola. They have a direct sales network where you can fit like theoretically 10,000 chocolate bars in a pallet. You can only fit 500 Coke cans. So it's like a lot harder to store 10,000 cans of Coke than it is 10,000 chocolate bars. So for that, they have Coke trucks at some Walmarts they go to every single day, and they'll just take the product and go put it in the back for the Walmart employees, and then they'll go stock the shelves and everything. So Walmart's pretty transparent about that, which when I first got into the CPG game, I was like, no shot. Like they're just gonna let us do it. But yeah, if your product's out of stock on the shelf, you have a vendor's license, you can go in the back, scan it in, and put it on the shelf.
Smart.
Yeah, I mean, you could argue it's not a good use of your time, and I don't know why I do it. It's kind of therapeutic. I just love going to Walmarts and fixing the product. I like just observing it, like what it looks like on the